What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, holding on a market watch today. Guys, I just want to say, before I get in Gold set, looking at Phantom Rage, this set's value is aging like bread. I mean, a lot of the cards, which are still really good, I think, once again, Alpha Master Beast, Zeus, the whole Tri-Brigade core, I mean, there's a lot of good cards in this set, but it's going down in value. And a lot of people might have a question as to why. And in this video, guys, I'll explain that, as well as why Gold set, once again, for the millionth time, is really not that good of a set to buy. Guys, new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, comment down below. Comment question of the day. Whether or not I say whatever about gold, I think people are still going to be buying, obviously. So my question to you guys is, what is your favorite card in this gold set, maximum gold? I'll tell you mine to the end of this video, and we're actually going to wait. If you wait to the end of the video, we're going to do a tier list on all the rarity. I'm letting you know right now, gold is bottom tier. Guys, looking at Phantom Rage, I mean, this set realistically is just, I don't know what really to say. I mean, the value is so astronomically low compared to a lot of other sets. Even the prismatic, the Starlight rarity, even that rarity is insanely low. Almost all versions of every Starlight rare card is dropping in value. The secret rares like Alpha Master Beast, Azus, which are insanely good secret rare cards, can barely hold on to the value. I will say Azus is kind of stabilizing roughly around 50 bucks. It went from anywhere from like 48, it went as low as 46, and now it's at 50. But at the $50 card is the money card of the set. That's the big money card. You got Alpha Master Beast, another great card, now down to $42. In case anyone's a little bit confused, you got the limited edition, or should I really say the sneak peek version, ultra rare, of Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault, and then you have the secret rare Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault. The reason why the ultra rare is worth so much money is because there's not much of it in the market. But now the market's starting to get dumped with it. As you can see, it has 25 listings, and the price point is slowly starting to tank. It will go under the secret rare Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault, depending how much is thrown into the market. So just keep an eye on both of these cards if you are looking to play. I personally like the secret rare, but if somebody out there likes the ultra rare, that's just something to throw out there. It will be going down more in value. Even Fenley, the Torrent Scales is, I mean, $20 for a secret rare? Yikes. Phantom Rage is still a phenomenal set. The problem is it didn't have availability to every Yu-Gi-Oh play in the game. Combine that with the market, which is, well, we knew it was a core set, and core sets have historically had crazy good value, so I think we can all agree on that. A lot of people put a lot of money in Phantom Rage, dumped a ton of money on it, hoping to open sort and sell it. And well, since everyone's doing that, everyone's making it available in the market, everyone's being competitive in the market, these cards are going down. It's very simple. There's a lot of other factors, guys, that maybe, you know, we could talk about sporadically throughout, you know, previous future videos, and I talked about it in previous videos, but just take that for what it is for now, guys. I don't think Phantom Rage is a terrible set, and I think the set definitely has a lot of good value in it, and a good future value in it, but right now as it stands, it is, well, it's taking all over the place. Alright. Maximum Gold. Let's finally talk about this set in just one video. A gold rare. Someone asked a long time ago, I V, I want to see a gold rare market watch. This is about as gold of a gold rare market watch as you're ever going to get from me. Now, for you guys that don't know, or maybe are new to the channel, I hate gold rarity. I loathe it. There's only one good thing about it, and everything else about gold rarity that is terrible about it. Let me just start with the good thing. I always like to give you the sugar before the salt. I think Gold Rarity is a great set, well, and Gold Rarity, or any Gold Rarity set, is a great set that could come out to devalue cards. It's a reprint set. At the end of the day, that is what this is. It is a massive reprint set. And cards that have once held insanely high value, well, they start dropping down with the release of Maximum Gold, as well as other previous gold rare sets. And I like that. I like the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh players don't have to pay for a lot of money. Just because I want to have max rarity cards in my deck doesn't mean you should have max rarity cards in your deck. I don't care if you get, let's say, a gold rare Lightning Storm. It's not in the set, by the way. But in the set, Infinite Permanence, or Elder the Golden Lord. I don't care that you get that. In fact, I'm glad you got that. Because I don't want this game to be just purely about who has the biggest wallet. Magic Gathering kind of has that in there. Well, depending on what meta you're playing it's who has the biggest wallet meta, and I think it's terrible for the game for a lot of players who want to play but can't because their wallet isn't as big as others. I hate that. It annoys me to no end, and I do like these reprint sets because of that. I think it's huge. I think Konami needs to continue to do this. Even though I don't like gold rarity, I still think Konami should continue to make gold rarity sets, because for Yu-Gi-Oh players who don't have the biggest wallet, they can still play in this game. Guys, real quick, just want to say I have a bunch of links down below. I stream on Twitch. Please check me out on there. If you guys want to buy and support this channel, I have my TCG player link down below. And as always, once again, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, like button, and yeah, like I said, let me know what you think about this gold set and what you like in it. So that's the sugar as far as the gold set. That's what I think is great about the gold set. Let's flip it now. Gold sets are the worst value in the game. They're the worst rarity in the game, and the reason why they're the worst rarity in the game, because it becomes communism, the set. Everyone has gold, so gold has no value. We're going to be challenged as Yu-Gi-Oh players, especially with the release of Maximum Gold, because Maximum Golds do look really nice, but once everyone has something, once again, it's worthless. And that's what I'm trying to explain in this video. I mean, if Ultimate Rares came once per pack, every pack you get Ultimate Rare, Ultimate Rares would be penniless. It'd be a joke. But being the fact that they don't and they're really hard to get, well, they're going to cost more money. Same with Starlight Rares, same with Ghost Rares, so on and so forth. Look at Maximum Gold. If I said Maximum Gold was terrible and the most expensive card in the set would be $26 a couple of weeks ago, I would be laughed at. In fact, you go back to the comment section of my videos, people go crazy at me for Maximum Gold. And the reason why is because, once again, nobody has it, and we're seeing videos people open it. So if there's something that somebody has that's really nice, and it does look nice, and we don't all have it, well, we're gonna put that higher than where it needs to be. And looking at Maximum Gold, that is what happened. A lot of hype is behind this set, and look at the secondary market, it's already deflating. So I just want to go into that really big dialogue about Maximum Gold, because I think it's really important for you guys to understand that even though I don't like this set, there is good in this set, one. Two, I think Maximum Gold, it has such horrible low value, despite the fact that it does look really nice, despite the fact that it has a lot of great reprints, because nobody's going to really want to trade for a Maximum Gold Infinite Permanence if they're going to trade for a Secret Infinite Permanence, or even an Ultra Infinite Permanence. The values are just not there. That's trade value. Sell value, you can sell Maximum Gold right now, easily, all day long. When the day release comes out, I believe it comes out tomorrow for OTS stores, and Friday for big box stores like Walmart and Target and whatnot, you can go ahead and easily sell and trade Maximum Gold. Come back at me in a month and let me know how easy it is to sell and trade these cards. Not as easy. Then we times that by 6 months, a year. But you could do that with original print cards like Infinite Permanence, Elder the Golden Lord. People will want those. But if you had a Maximum Gold version of Elder the Golden Lord, people are not going to want it as much. Why is that? Because why would you want the one that is all over the market, whose value is I mean, nothing compared to its cigarette counterpart, where you get the harder to get one? And that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys in this video. But I will say, in this video, we're going to be looking at a lot of cards that have the gold rare version and the other versions, and we're going to be talking about whether it's going to maintain or go down in value, because I do think there is value in this set. I'm not blind to you guys as far as my hatred for gold rare. I do think there is good value, but it's very slim, and you really got to be quick with it. So in this video, once again, guys, let's talk about Infinite Permanence with the Premium Gold Infinite Permanence, currently holding a $26 market price. Out of all the cards in the gold rare set, this is the most expensive card. It's $26. Once again, $26 for Infinite Permanence. You could buy a Maximum Gold box, the mini box, for $25, or Infinite Permanence for $26. And this is pre-order prices. And we all know pre-order prices are the highest of their prices. And it's $26. Do you get me now? Please. Like, I'm not trying to, like, not sell you on gold rare. I'm actually buying 3 displays of Maximum Gold. I'm just letting you understand, letting you know where I'm coming from as far as why I hate this gold rarity and why I hate how it's so devalued. And everyone's like putting it on a pedestal because we don't have it yet. Who cares? Looking at Infinite Permanence though, there's a chance this card can go up. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's going to be the cheapest version compared to the Dual Overload, which was the cheapest version, compared to the Dual Power, which was the other version, and definitely the cheapest compared to the original print Secret Rare out of Flames of Destruction. With that said, Konami will more than likely short print Infinite Permanence and Maximum Gold, and with that, this actually might hold value in the short term. Not in the midterm, and nowhere near the long term. This card is going to be a joke. As Konami keeps making more sets, they're going to realize, hey, wait a minute. You get players like Infinite Permanence. Let's put Infinite Permanence in a set that's not as good. And guess what? Poof, that set's not really good. So that's why Infinite Impermanence right now is gonna hold good money. It might slowly rise a little bit, but the minute Konami makes more and more Infinite Impermanence reprints, which is going to happen because this card's insane, the value of the gold rare will be the first to tank in value. That will be an indicator that the market of Infinite Impermanence is going down. So just throwing it out there. But like I said, real quickly, it'll come out, it might maintain value, it might go up higher in value depending on short prints, and it's Infinite Impermanence, so it's gonna get short printed. Just like the dual Overload got short printed, just like the dual Power got short printed. This is probably gonna get short printed, but realistically, I do think it'll maintain decent value in the beginning. So that's good for you guys who might want to hold on to it a little bit, use it for a little bit, and then get rid of it after a while. There will be some time for you. Elder the Golden Lord. I mean, Elder the Golden Lord is half of where it currently is, and this is the pre-sale price for the gold rare. The secret rare used to be around a little over $100, $120 I believe at peak, and now it's $60 for Elder the Golden Lord. You also have the maximum gold version of Elder Golden Lord being roughly around $23 and falling. Obviously, the prices of all these cards are going to be tanking soon. I'll do another mark on talking about gold rare, probably Friday, if not Friday, Monday or Tuesday. We'll come back to this set, but looking at it right now, Elder the Golden Lord Secret Rare is the version you should be buying. You should not be buying the maximum gold, unless you don't want to pay that much money. Then no big deal, but don't buy it even at these pre-sale prices, because Elder Golden Lord is going to be taking in value. And I'm going to be saying that phrase a lot, guys. Get used to that phrase when I'm mentioning anything that says gold at the end of it that's not ghost rare. Just throwing it out there. Elder Golden Lord at a Secret Slayers might go down a little bit more in price, then it's going to stabilize, and that's when you got to go in and grab it, because it's going to turn around and go back up in value. That's what's going to happen to this set. So please, once again, if you can buy either or, you have to buy the Secret Rare if you want to maintain good value. The minute you buy the maximum gold version, just note, you are buying something that is going to be going down in value. And real quick, I just want to say, you look at the comments down below in this video, guys, it's going to be a madhouse down there. People are going to be upset, people will be angry. V, Gold Rare's going to the moon! Yeah, the moon was like down the block, and no, it's not. Hi. Reality. That's not gonna happen. Or V, you're crazy. My favorite rarities, once again, go to and watch the end of this video when I talk about the rarities. My favorite rarity is X and Y rarity. Yeah, there's also a guy who owns a pet iguana, but not everybody owns a pet iguana. Stop being unique. It's not my fault your parents don't recognize you. I'm literally like everybody else owning a dog. And what I mean by that is, I'm saying everybody has high rarity. Majority of Yu-Gi-Oh players, if you ask the majority of Yu-Gi-Oh players, they're gonna want the highest rarity. They're not gonna want random rarity. Once again, like I said, this tier list maker at the end of the video is gonna stress me out, but I really want to do it. I really want to explain to you, because it's a cluster F. And listen, like I said, you know what? Let's add another common question real quickly, since everyone's watching this video right now. Common question also of the day: what is your favorite rarity? I'll tell you right now at the end of the video. You'll know mine. I'm pretty blunt with it, but check that out at the end of the video. Going back to Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, as much as we're going to see yet another reprint in Maximum Gold of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, which will compete for the common version and the Dual Devastator Ultra Rare version of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, I honestly still don't know if this card is going to be going that low in value. The new price point of Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs might be $8, including the Maximum Gold rarity one. Well, why is that? Because Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, unlike Elder the Golden Lord, is almost a 3 of in almost every single deck. This is going to be lasting a while, probably until around, if I had to guess, February, when we get Crossout Designator. And even then, it still might last past that. So, Maximum Gold, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring might hold value, but it might hold value roughly around $8. Which still isn't that bad, but that's the reality of the price point. So even right now it's $10. It might even dip a little bit below that when everyone dumps Maximum Gold into the market. But I think it can come back up due to the fact that everyone needs this card still. And it'll probably hit it roughly around $8. Zodiac Chakanine, and you know what? I'm glad this is getting a reprint in this set. I really am, because if anyone out there wants to play Zodiac, you gotta be paying crazy money. Before you look at the previous market price of Zodiac Chakanine, it was $19. Then you look at the current price listing of the Ultra Rare, it's $12. The Ultra Rare is higher than the Premium Gold Rarity version, obviously, which is barely holding on to $3. It's not going to, by the way. Looking at Zodiac Chakanine, I really do think this is a great card. I think Zodiac is a really great deck. Probably, if you had to say, V, what tier is it? Probably tier 1.5 if I had to guess. Just looking at it though, I do think that the Maximum Gold version is going to be easy to get. So if you are looking to play a budget version of Zodiac, there you go. Pretty awesome, actually. So Harvey's Featherduster is getting a gold rare version, and this will be amongst one of the lowest rarity versions of the card. I will say that despite that being a fact, right now the price point of Harvey's Featherduster is $13. And in fact, let's be real, this card is only a one-of in the side deck. Most players play Harvey's Featherduster in the side deck as a one-of, obviously, because it's limited. So I think Harvey's Featherduster by itself is always going down in value a little bit. Looking at the maximum gold, premium gold version of this card, it's $13. It's going to be probably one of the cheapest versions, even lower than the Battle Pack Epic Dawn, which is a black rare, which is roughly around $13.50. It's gonna go lower than that, and it already has, but it's gonna like stay lower than that. Then we have the Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. Hold on a second. Let me move my camera real quickly. Is that? There we go. That looks better. Just so you guys can see that. Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon Ghost Rare is obviously worth a ton of money. Then you turn around and you look at the Dark Rebellion XYZ Ultimate Rare, obviously a ton of money. Secret Rare, obviously a ton of money. Even the ugly looking Konami's fake, they call it Secret Rare, but that's like the original version of Prismatics before Prismatics were a thing. Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon from the 2015 Megaton. Even that version is like $5. And then you look at the gold version. Gold version is 37 cents. Let's keep going. Hey, Nibiru, the ugly looking Ultimate Rare with the numbers all mismatched. Konami just mistypoed it, is going down in value, which is great. It's roughly around $95. Hopefully, once again, as the months progress, we will see it go lower. We have to see. But I don't really care about that one as much as I care about the Nibiru, the Primal Being for the Prismatic Secret Rare. That version is $13. If you want the gold rare right now, it's roughly around $8. And I think the gold rare coming out is actually starting to drag the value of the Prismatic Secret Rare down, which I think is awesome, to be honest with you, because the Prismatic Secret Rare was getting near the price point of a Megaton itself, which is absolutely insane. Listen, the OTS is going to be going down in value, slowly, but going down steadily. The Prismatic Secret Rare version of Nibiru is going to be going down in value, and it should, because it has no right being that crazy high in value. And the gold rare hopefully will go down and drag the Prismatic Secret Rare down, which I think is awesome, because once again, even I'm not a big fan of the gold rare, but it is cool it's doing that, because that is an unfair price point. You know what, let me add one more positive thing to gold rares, actually. Gold rares help stabilize a crazy and wild market, and this is a phenomenal case of that. Nibiru the Primal Being is, I mean, the Prismatic Secret Rare is crazy. It's the Wild West as far as its price points. And with the release of Maximum Gold Nibiru Premium Gold Rare, Nibiru the Primal Being, it's dragging that crazy high price point down to a more stabilized price point. Once again, I will say, I'm not a big fan of gold rares, but these are two things that are huge and very important to the game. This is why I just want to really emphasize, once again, that even though I don't like it, gold rares are a necessity for the game. Reprints in general are a necessity. In fact, if Konami made this set having all prismatic secret rares, I'd be even more happier, because actually they might be ready bumps and ready upgrades for other cards, and we'd be talking about a totally different video. Kitchen Dragon Maid at one point was $60. That's crazy. The mini card right now is $39. That's also crazy. But the Kitchen Dragon Maid Maximum Gold Premium Gold Rarity is like $5. And that's sane to me. So once again, another great example of a crazy Wild West price point. The waifu tax, as many of us call it, getting dragged down to a more stabilized price point. Do I say, hey, you need to go in and buy the Kitchen Dragon Maid for Maximum Gold? No. 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 What I will say is, Kitchen Dragon Maid is going to go down in value, stabilize, and maybe go back up in value. I really don't know about this, because it depends on Konami's reprint things. Konami is not dumb. They know that Dragon Maid is really popular for the most weirdest reasons ever. But they know that if they put something saying Kitchen Dragon Maid in anything, it's probably going to sell a little bit more due to the fact that it's a lot harder to get. Do I think Kitchen Dragon Maid will go back to $60? Probably not. In fact, I'm almost betting on it. But I do think Konami's gonna make reprints, probably like a super rare Kitchen Dragon Maid if I had to guess. But Kitchen Dragon Maid as a secret Mystic Fighter secret rare, I do think obviously it's going to be the most expensive version of this card, unless randomly Konami makes like an ultimate rare version. In which, why though? Like seriously, why? Joel Lockbird is a good card. Any version of Joel Lockbird is starting to maintain some good value until the alternate art version coming out in Premium Gold and Maximum Gold was announced to be released. And then we see the common version going back down to $4. The rare version is still around $7. The super rare is around $10. The ultra rare is around $9. Let's not even talk about the ultimate rare. That one is all over the place. Really, really crazy high in value, and that's not going down, by the way, with the release of the alternate art version. And then you have Joel Lockbird, the alternate art version at a Premium Go, which is barely holding on to $10. Okay, Joel Lockbird alternate art doesn't matter. Listen, I love alternate arts. I'm glad Konami finally dropping in alternate arts. And it's awesome to see another artwork version of a great card. I mean, we're seeing Withdrawal Lockbird, Borsal Dragon, Appaloosa. I love it all day long. My question is, and if I was in the Konami office and they're like, we should make alternate art premium gold rare cards, I would raise my hand and I would go, yeah, let's not do that. Let's make alternate art cards for like OTS pack cards. So not only will Yu-Gi-Oh! Players have access to these as a sort of super rares, ultimate rares, and commons, but it's more incentivization for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players to play for those alternate art, super rares, ultimate rares, and commons. By putting it in maximum gold, you are putting in a set that's going to have declining value. Why though? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad we're getting Appaloosa in this set. I'm glad we're getting Drone Lockbird and Maximum Gold. I really am glad we are getting that. Same with Borsal Dragon. Those cards are starting to go off the charts. It's bringing them back down and stabilizing those card prices. Excellent. I am glad about that. Alternate art should be special. It should be special. It should be unique. And the set it's going to be in, it should say, hey, listen, I'm another version of this card, and I'm going to maintain some good value, obviously, because I'm at a good rarity. By making it a premium gold rare, you are devaluing alternate arts. Why would you do that, Konami? Like, why would you do that whatsoever? It makes zero sense to me. Hey, we have an alternate art card. That means you have something really special. Oh, what's it going to be in? Oh, the set that everyone's going to be able to get at dirt cheap prices. What? What? Let me get an alternate art infinite permanent in like even as a super rare, an ultra rare. Let me get one of those. Let me get an alternate art. Well, another alternate art as possible enjoy spring. People can't get enough of the feet one, I guess. Do that. Like, don't do it in this set because this set's gonna have low value. By releasing in this set, you are devaluing not only the version of the card, which I think it's great to do, but you're devaluing the fact that the sell point of alternate art being in here. So whenever you say alternate art again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players might not be as excited, and they might not be as excited because they remembered, well, let's think about the other alternate arts and how crappy value they are. Once again, you don't need to value that. Make it special, and it should be special. Alternate arts in a lot of other card games are something that, well, goes for a decent amount of money and are relatively hard to get. Why are you putting it in here is beyond me. Just trying to throw it out there. Totally awesome. Maximum Gold version being roughly around $8. This version is going to tank. Do I think the Secret Rare and the Megaton by proxy will tank? No. Let me explain. If you are a Paleo player, if you are a Frog player, if you run Totally Awesome, you more than likely already have Totally Awesome. Not only do you already have it, but looking at it, I mean, the price point went down a little bit. Secret Rares are roughly around $19, where they were $21. The Megaton versions being roughly around $18, or roughly around $16. They're just going to go back up in price. The Maximum Gold version Totally Awesome, whenever everyone pulls it, not everybody is a fan of Totally Awesome. Not everybody wants to play Totally Awesome. Everybody will have Totally Awesome. But who's not going to have the Secret Rare Totally Awesome? That random guy who don't care about the card. But what will maintain a high value? Secret Rare Totally Awesome, because it's hard to get. Okay. Cosmic Destroyer. Not once did Konami mess this card up, they devalued this card twice. One of my favorite examples of having of a gold rarity set just dying off in value and having its counterpart being crazy high in value is Cosmic Destroyer. I will tell you right now, with the release of Maximum Gold, Premium Gold, Cosmic Destroyer, the Secret Rare version, well, the Secret Rare version of this card is going to go down a little bit, turn around, and go back up high in value. Why is that? Well, Exhibit A, Premium Gold, Infinite Gold, Trash Gold set. Now, I do think that Maximum Gold has a chance of being a little bit higher than its $2.45 price point of Cosmic Destroyer. Maybe it'll be $2.46. Hell, I don't know. The market might go crazy, really rally behind you wildly, and make it to like $2.67, $2.68. After that, you're just having pipe dreams. Looking at Cosmic Destroyer, Secret Rare, Dimension of Chaos, $18 market price. The Unlimiteds are roughly around $16. And if you want a first edition version, no big deal. Friend prices, you're paying roughly around $25. Wait, you said the gold rare version? Which one? Which $3 version of the card are you talking about? This is what I'm saying, Paisanos. This is a phenomenal example. If you don't think this is what the future of what Elder the Golden is going to look like, you are out of your mind. This is going to be happening in the future. Now, Elder the Golden has a chance of going back up in value due to the fact that it might have a chance of seeing play. Unlike Cosmic Destroyer, in which the minute we got the Premium Gold Infinite Gold version, it started just... It just didn't go anywhere. It just started taking back down in value. The ship was just going down to orbit. But I will say, and hopefully with the premium gold rare version, we actually see console support. Console support, that's good. That makes Yu-Gi-Oh players happy. Make that awesome. Make alternate arts that are maybe ultra rare, ultra rares, not goofy gold rares. You can do that, Konami. You want money, right? Like, that's how you get free money. Yu-Gi-Oh players with the nostalgia alone, the hype alone, Cosmos would buy anything Cosmos with the announcement of any reprints of, well, not necessarily just reprints, but new cards of Cosmos, like a Cosmo Link 1. Konami, we will give you money. We're not afraid to give you money. What we're afraid of a devalued version of Cosmo Destroyer that you think that we're going to be going crazy for. Hey, listen, if you never play Cosmo Force, the deck core is cheaper than any, as always, to pick up. I highly recommend it. It's a really fun deck for casual Yu-Gi-Oh! You always smashing kids in casual Yu-Gi-Oh! And the minute someone complains and goes, that's a meta deck, just look at them and say, sit back down, Philip. Okay, you don't know nothing. That's not a meta deck. Then go buy Infernobles, and then you really give it to them. So there is a good version of Blue Eyes White Dragon, and someone's saying, well, someone might say in this video, V, does that version have value? This is one of the very few cards in any gold set that I really don't know will have value. Don't get me wrong, yes, there is a gold series version of a Blue Eyes White Dragon that has insanely high value, but that's a gold ghost rare. That's technically not even a gold rare as much as it is realistically a ghost rare. Okay, just want to throw that out there, number one. Number two, I think it'll have decent value in time. I'm not talking about like next week that Blue Eyes Dragon's a zillion dollars, but I do think Blue Eyes Dragon Adam that gold set will have value, absolutely. Same goes for the Dark Magician version. Once again, it's not going to be crazy high value. It's not going to happen in a year from now. We're talking like 5-10 years, then maybe it will have value. Just want to throw it out there. I can never predict a Dark Magician or Blue Eyes Dragon's price point. It's only the collector's market that can purely predict that. And there's only very few times the collector's market can raise their hand and go, yeah, we got this. Like, it's very few times the collector's market can grab the market and say, this is for us only. Because casuals realistically won't go for the Blue Eyes. I mean, and Dark Magician. I mean, they might, but there's so many other choices. And more than likely, they have those choices already. The competitive market, well, we don't even look at those. But the collector's market, they look at everything that says Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician, and only they will dictate the price points. But it will not happen tomorrow. It's not gonna happen next week, next year. It will happen in a very long time. Then we got Madoji Hoot Cake. Once again, this is the crazy market being stabilized. I love this when this is happening. Madoji Hoot Cake at a maximum gold is dragging the price points of the other counterpart 2014 Megatins, as well as Logan Tachyon Galaxy Madoji Hoot Cake. This is great. I love this. I think Madoji's being a much more inexpensive deck, well, as it should have always been, is something that I'm really glad to see. In fact, I really wish Konami just reprinted Madoji as a core and called it a day. Because I really think this needs to be lower value. Because for super rares being at like $15, yeah, no. Even Lady Debug. If anyone out there is looking to play Salamangreat, anyone? Anyone out there? Salamangreat is still a great deck, and it's still a really fun deck. But Lady Debug is roughly around $8. Nobody's popping in for 3 structure deck $8 Lady Debugs. Now the price point Lady Debug out of the super rare out of the structure deck Power Cool Link is like $3. In fact, the other version, which isn't bad by the way, it's not the gold rare version, it's just regular Lady Debug. That's 22 cents. That's not bad as well. So now you can have Salamangreat, a much more affordable deck for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players. Now, fully Salamangreat is a lot more inexpensive with the reprint of Lady Debug. Alright, this is the headache I'm going to have right now. Because let's talk about the tier list of Yu-Gi-Oh card rarity. Alright, so let's not... Once again, I'm going to say it real quickly. This guy's commenting in comments on my video. V, I love commons. V, I love golds. No V, my favorite rarity is supers. Oh man, ultra's where it's at. That's great. That's great. We're all little snowflakes, just shining in the sun, shimmering all beautifully. All right. After we've done said that, what is the Yu-Gi-Oh market? The Yu-Gi-Oh market, the Yu-Gi-Oh player base as a whole wants. Well, a more stabilized listings of what is the highest rarity in the game. And the answer is very simple when you want to look for it and not be biased. A lot of people are biased. A lot of people will go, all right, here's what I think. We're going to put that there. We're going to take, where's the gold rare set? Oh, the gold rare set, gold rare goes back up there. OTs are just, you know, C tier. Nobody likes OTs. Like, we can lie to ourselves, okay? But let's be honest with ourselves. So the S tier would be the highest tier. This would be the highest value dollar amount of cards. That tier is specifically belongs to both prismatic secret rares, the starlight rares, I'm sorry, hold on a second, the starlight rares and ghost rares. These are what's going to be selling for primo dollar. Are there exceptions to the rule for all these cards depending on the cards? Absolutely. But for the standard, and once again, amongst all the rarities, the most ideal rarity is going to be both starlight and ghost rare rarity. You can make a good argument for ultimate rares. Realistically, they get A tier. That's how crazy it is in the market. This is the market value, this is the play base as a whole market, and once again, people out there just going, well, V, I really like commons. Yeah, sure, I guess so. This is people out there also like hedgehogs over dogs. This doesn't make it the standard, okay? It's an exception. Listen, once again, starlight rares, ghost rares, S tier. A tier ultimate rares. Prismatic secret rares, we'll put that B tier. Regular secret rares will be with prismatic secret rares. And I know you'll go, well, V, prismatic secret rares are a lot lower than regular secret rares, depending on the secret you look like, but for most part, overall, they are. I get that. Yes, you are right. You are 100% right. But prismatic secret rares can sometimes bump the original print secret rares. That can also happen as well. We have seen that. That can be happening in the future, so we gotta leave them together. Even though I do think, if we had if we had extra tier, I think secret rares would be higher than prismatic secrets. I'm putting them equal, even though they're not. They're definitely not. Gold tier, it's gonna be gold rare cards. Even your platinum cards will be at gold tier. Not everybody likes platinum cards. Not everybody was around with the the table of that little box set that had the silver gold rares. That's all they are. And don't get me wrong, some of them look really nice. Like the Book of Moon look nice until we have ultimate rare. The Fool's Burrow look nice, but we have super rare. Like they're nice, cute cards that if you didn't want the highest rarity, but you still wanted some nice rarity, they're nice there. And I chose Effect Veiler on purpose because Effect Veiler is a really nice looking silver rare rarity card. I think it really is awesome. And for a long time, I ran these over other versions, including Ultimate Rares, because that's how much I liked it. I'm just gonna throw it out there. But once again, I'm not blind. A lot of people will rather play the Ultimate Rares. So that's why it goes to the gold tier. 1, 2, these kind of cards are kind of hard to find. I wonder if Konami's ever gonna make silver rarity again. I mean, they're basically releasing a set going second place. The rarity, but hey, who knows? We have ultra rare, that's gonna go in C tier. Same with your commons and same with your super rares. Now, once again, there are always exceptions to the rules. Vanny's Emptiness, Foolish Burials, Morphing Jar. But for the most part, once again, no one's going crazy over super rares, ultra rares, and commons. These aren't the cards that you can play going out the way as a whole to get. They're not. There are exceptions once again, but exceptions are not the standard. I really want to emphasize that. We will have these weird shadow foils. That's gold tier. Nobody cares about shadow foils. Like nobody does. Konami tried to make it like a big deal a long time ago with like the Battle Pack Epic Dawn and all those little star foil rare sets. The other time it was really crazy when they reprinted a tour guide in those sets. So you can play this one nuts. And then Target quickly is worthless now for the rare, as opposed to the super rares, the secret rares, the ultimate rares. Once again, it's just the minute anything about Starfoil comes out, just realize it's a great reprint set that's guaranteed gonna have low value, and then you pretty much figured out solid. Not solid rares. I'm sorry. The Shadowfoil rares. What's this card? Is this card common? Oh, I put it. Okay, I'll put it over here. I have 2 commons. I think I meant to grab a gold rare and I accidentally grabbed the common, I think. Every gold rare, just pretend this is gold rare, I guess. Any gold rare goes in gold tier, no matter what. Are there exceptions to the rules? Once again, I really want to emphasize this. Yes, there are always going to be exceptions to the rules with every one of these rarities. There's going to be cards that are insanely expensive, higher than some of the cards listed already on this tier, but as a whole, majority of these cards are going to be exactly where they are. The last one is dual terminal rarity. Dual terminal rarity is a weird one because it dances around A tier with, well, Trishula, obviously. B tier with, I mean, whenever there's hype behind anything dual terminal. And C tier, which you see a majority of the dual terminal cards at. So I'm putting dual terminal at C tier, but I mean, man, that's a really hard choice due to the fact that it dances around almost every single tier. Not S tier, maybe one day. And yeah, you can say, well, V, wait a minute. The pre-release versions are that. Yeah, not everyone has that. That's not, once again, that's not as easy as widely known. Everyone had an opportunity to grab Trishula. Not everybody had an opportunity to grab the pre-release versions of the promo, the ones that had P on them for the first set of dual terminal. I mean, we can always go back and forth on this list and add other cards. We can add speed duels to that list, and for the most part, it'll be C. I'm showing my speed duel promos, in which they're probably at least B tier. We can add a lot of other cards, a lot of rarity, and this is rarity I haven't mentioned. Please make sure to comment in the comments down below, guys. I didn't make this video to like yell at you guys. I didn't make this video to like flip on you guys. I really didn't. But what I really want to show you guys is, as much as you might like X and Y and Z, any of this stuff, there is a standard, and it's very blunt in your face, and a lot of you players a lot of time, I've noticed, love to ignore the standard because they want to be the exception. But by trying to be the exception when there is a standard, you're devaluing your binder, you're devaluing what you buy and sell and trade for, and you're devaluing the quality of what you can realistically have if you want to get it. Now, once again, like I said, read the comments in this video. You'll get people yelling at me, V, go where's the best rarity? Yes, you might say that, and yes, you might feel that, but no, it is not. The market doesn't show it, trades don't show it, only you show it. Once again, let me know how it is to have a pet iguana. Everyone else has dogs and cats. I'm just throwing it out there. It's very important you get this, and please don't dislike this video for me saying that, but it's really, really honestly true. Can you be unique in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh? Of course you can. There's so many cool things you can do, so many cool decks you can get, so many cool variations of decks you can do. It is awesome and easy to be unique in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. In fact, being the standards are actually more harder to than being unique in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. And that's almost becoming unique in its own essence, depending on how you look at it. But I will say, being unique in this game is very easy. So why are we adding more things that are just lies at this point? Like, you can play a bunch of great decks in this game that a lot of people are not used to, and smoke a locals if they're not ready for it or respect your deck. Easily. But don't walk in that same locals and go rarity is the highest rarity, because everybody with a brain and with a very vague familiar of the market will not only laugh at you, will want to trade with you. They're beautiful gold rare cards that are worthless for your high rarity cards, and they will rip you off. That's what I'm trying to emphasize in this video. Guys, once again, please make sure to subscribe button, hit the like button in this video, comment down below. It's your boy, YGOPaisanos. You guys all have a great day.